Hello, this is Robert J. Kolasa. I'm an estate planning attorney and CPA in Lake Forest, Illinois. Today I would like to talk about Dynasty Trusts. What are Dynasty Trusts? Dynasty Trusts are special trusts which last the life of the beneficiary and do not terminate. For example, typically under classical estate planning, the child, upon the client's death, would receive the assets, either at death or upon predetermined ages, such as a third at 25, 30, and 35. In a Dynasty Trust, upon the parent's death, the trust is never distributed outright to the child. The trustee, who often can be the child, can make distributions to the child for the child's benefit, but the trust principle remains intact in the trust. Now, this is critical because such retention of trust assets incurs two major benefits. Number one, such assets are much harder for creditors to get at. Think of it this way. If your child inherited assets from you and commingled such assets with their spouse, and the spouse divorces your child, what's going to happen to those assets? Obviously, they're going to be attacked by the divorcing spouse and possibly go out of the family structure. Now, in a Dynasty Trust, since the assets are not commingled, they stay in a trust which you set up, they are much harder for creditors to get at. Also, another benefit of Dynasty Trusts is that such assets are not counted in the child's estate for estate tax purposes. This may pose significant estate tax benefits. Now, this topic of Dynasty Trusts is a very complicated one. I just wanted to raise some interest in the structure, and for appropriate situations, it is a very productive strategy.